is up with the squad. It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. Come on in. I'm giving everybody a few minutes to get on in here. Come on in. This is an unexpected show. There's an unexpected show coming up, but when I could not do so. Everybody come on in. Hit the likes coming in. Let me know how y'all feeling. How y'all feeling today? Where y'all tapping in from? Hit the like and the share. Let me give everybody a second. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into this because it's gotta be discussed. It's gotta be discussed, folks. It's gotta be discussed. So let me say this. Let me say this. Live from Cancun. That's what I'm talking about. Talk with OC. What's up, fam? What's up? Y'all make sure y'all go and check for my man Talking with OC on all podcast platforms. Check him out. Yeah, political ill. Yeah, let's get into the smoke. Let's get into the smoke. Let's get into the smoke. Let me tell y'all something. Something really, really good happened today. And we're gonna celebrate that. But it's not on this show because I didn't want that mixed in with this discussion that's got to happen right now. So let me say this. Breezy, Big Breezy, I see you. We're gonna celebrate you on a separate show. So I know about the Bree Hall news. We're gonna celebrate the Bree Hall news, but we're gonna get to another topic. Now, let me say this. I want to apologize to the fam because I had told y'all at about 12 o'clock today, this morning, that we was gonna have 24 hours free of Breezy's back. Breezy's back at Golden State Valks, but I don't even want that. I don't want that energy because I'm really happy about that. But I got something that's really irritating, pissing me off right now that I got to get off my chest with y'all. So I thought that I would come up and get talking about it because y'all know that I'm here to call out the bullshit. And so I'm gonna say that. Let me apologize because I told y'all it was gonna be 24 hours free. 24 hours free of any Caitlyn conversation, anything. But after I got off last night and watched the game, and then I'm out here crossing these YouTube streets, these social media streets, and I'm seeing the energy that's being put behind what I saw take place yesterday. I had to come up here and talk about it. Okay? Yeah, I gotta come up here and talk about it. So y'all put some tools in the chat if y'all gonna rock with me and let me get this off my chest. Because I know you fucking lying about what I saw last night. So put some tools in the chat if you're gonna ride out with me and just we gonna talk this through, and then we're gonna get to the celebrating, and then we're gonna get on with that, and then we're gonna get to the blame game show that I was supposed to do for y'all later. Okay, so political ill, I know you said you was free. I appreciate you rocking with me. I had to come up here with some receipts. To see I'm pushing back on narratives up here, and I'm sick. I'm calling out the bullshit. And yes, I am talking about. I'm talking about the Indiana Fever Connecticut game. I'm talking about the Indiana Fever Connecticut game, and the energy is around it. Let me say this. First of all, the WNBA, look, y'all playing with fire, and y'all not ready. Y'all not ready for the firestorm that y'all are creating. I was so disheartened. 4 o'clock this morning. I finished watching that game. We finished watching games. We went to bed. Rob the Man Media. We're gonna have another conversation about it because Rob pointed out masterfully how Sophie Cunningham went unchecked totally throughout the game. Unchecked. Her behavior, her antics went unchecked throughout the game. And it got worse as the game went on. And it wasn't called out at all. It wasn't called out at all. But I'm gonna get to that. So me and Robert, I'm sure that unless he pops up and is available, I know he has some things going on today. If he pop up, we'll talk about it now. But if not, expect another conversation on Hot Takes about it. But listen, I woke up. What up, MJ? And to my riches, I appreciate y'all hanging out. I expect trolls today. I expect them. And then I told y'all I don't even talk Caitlin Clark on my show, but y'all wanted me to, so here I am now. And I'm not going to talk about what y'all wanted me to talk about. I'm not finna talk about what y'all wanted me to talk about. Right? Because I'm not going to talk about it how you wanted me to talk about it. But guess what? I came up here with some receipts. We're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about it today. I want y'all to watch. I want y'all look. Okay, y'all put some twos in the chat. So I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna take my time today and really talk about this shit. Now I'm not putting it on subscriber only mode. Miss Goody Two Shoes. I'm not scared of her. I'm here for anybody that want to have a conversation. I'm not worried about no. Oh, let me put my face on the screen. My goal here was never, ever, ever to be in a situation where I'm going to subscriber mode to keep no trolls out the conversation. Trolls come here, I expect the chat to eat them up. Because this what we here for. We truth tellers over here. If they get disrespectful, then we ban them. But I'm not putting it on subscriber mode only because I want a conversation. See, people keep only having conversations in silos, and that's what the fuck the problem is. That's what the problem is. We keep having these conversations in small circles, and people are afraid to have these conversations up here out in front where everybody can participate that wants to participate in the conversation. Because see, the thing is, they will make you think that it's a black versus white thing, but it ain't. This shit ain't even about race, but they're weaponizing race to get to what it is they want. This shit is about money. This shit is about money. I got riches. I ain't worried about it. I see riches in the building. I'm not, man, I ain't worried about it. And I tell you all the time, if it ain't for you, move around, because I ain't for everybody. But if you want to have a real conversation, let's talk about it. But if you're gonna come in here and try not to take ownership, on what it is I'm finna put on the screen, we're gonna have a problem. I watched Caitlin Clark before any of this other shit started in the game, and I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Push Jacy. Jacy told her, you can't do that. She told her, yes, I can. I can do what the fuck I want to do with the ref standing right there. Okay, let's go. And if you don't believe me, go back and look. I know you fucking lying. Because see, here's the thing. If y'all have woke up, here's the thing. Everybody was making jokes about it was 4 white girls fighting and all of that. And yeah, I'm getting to the coloring off, right? Everybody making jokes this morning. Sophie, the executioner, her jersey sold out in an hour after the game. Boop, 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 all that. Let's go. How is any of that shit good for the WNBA? How is any of that shit good for women's basketball? All that's doing is just drawing a fucking line. It ain't new but nothing but drawing a line that don't even got to be there. But see, this right here, this right here is giving you just a microcosm of what the fuck's going on out here that y'all ain't paying attention to. A lot of bullshit antics are going unchecked and being celebrated in our face. Let me tell y'all something, and tell me when I'm wrong in the chat. If last night, if that had been Tina Charles, Angel Reese, Alyssa Thomas, Asia Wilson involved in the shit that happened last night, they'd woke Stephen A. Smith up out of his goddamn bed. He'd have been up with his goddamn earpiece in, talking, mic up. And I don't know, all that shit. If they'd have been black, tell me I'm wrong. If it'd have been Dejanay, tell me I'm wrong. They'd have been up today. It'd have been everywhere. It'd have been plastered everywhere. Tell me where you seen it at. Tell me about the alert that you got on your phone from ESPN, from FS1, from any of them. Tell me about the alert that you got about what took place last night. Not a one. Who got up and cut on their own platforms and had anything to say about how disgusting that looked in basketball last night? That wasn't even basketball. It got down to just some fucking antics. And the commentators take some fucking ownership in the shit that you be saying. Y'all was up there calling for Mabrey to get ejected out the game, but y'all didn't have shit to say when not only did Caitlin push Jacy once, she pushed her twice. Y'all didn't call shit on that. Let me tell y'all about something else I saw. Never mind, I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you. I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you. Let's go. Let me put this back up here. Let me put this back up here. Now I'm gonna roll it back, and I'm gonna just be quiet, and I'm gonna let this thing run, and then I'm gonna talk about it. Okay? Y'all okay? Y'all okay? Put a 5 in the chat if you still with me, or if you need to go. Put a 5 in the chat if it's okay for me to talk still. Cause see, I ain't playing no more. I've been trying to be nice. I've been staying in the Gamecock area, but see, y'all playing too much in our face. What's this bullshit that takes place last night? Let's watch it together. Okay, Caitlin. First of all, she pushed her off twice. If you don't believe me, this is why I'm showing it like this, so you can go get the timestamp. You putting your elbow on me twice and then getting mad because I don't let you go around. That's what she got mad because I did my chicken wing twice and you didn't let me get around. I don't have to let you get around. You got to earn your way around. And she traveled. It's not even a push off now. They call it the Caitlyn, Nicole. It's like a new move in the WNBA or something. Look, you're not gonna let me go. Now I'm mad because you're not letting me go. Let me go. I'm not. That's good defense. And then she throws an elbow at the other player. She elbowed two players right there. What was the call? Nothing. Look, this is good defense. Jacy is playing good defense. Okay, got you in the eye. My bad. But Caitlyn instigated the push. The scratch on her eye had already happened. It was over. She initiated the next contact. Look. Now, my bad. She pushed her. Jacy's hands is up. Now, Tina Charles got a technical. She caught it straight right here. And let me say something right here. Let me say something about Tina Charles. Let me say something about Tina Charles. They gave Tina Charles a tech. First of all, Tina Charles goes over and is saying, Caitlyn, don't do that. Right? She's going over. Tina Charles is an ambassador in this league, a face of this league, somebody who's been nothing but a model player in this league. They carried the league on her back, and she got a tech for that. You said she was too aggressive? No, she went over to say, hey, don't do that. It ain't no place for that. And as an ambassador, as a vet, as a face, as somebody that has carried this league, she supposed to. She didn't go over there and put her hands on Caitlyn. She didn't go over there to hurt. She didn't go towards Caitlyn to hurt her. She didn't need to be protected from Tina Charles. Now, Marina Mabrey was like, Tina, I don't even know why you're trying to talk to her. She ain't gonna listen. And pushed her, and Caitlyn stumbled all out and all that. Okay, get up. Now we got a flagrant. Whatever. Let's go. You got Tina Charles attack? Come on, man. Y'all better talk to me in this chat. Y'all better talk to me in this chat. Let's go. We're gonna celebrate. Let's get through this show though. Okay, let me go back. Let me continue. Let me let the video continue. My bad. Let me make sure I let this video continue. We can watch it together. I don't know if they're gonna copyright me or not, but it's worth it. No, what? Oh, this was the weirdest thing ever. Okay. This shit right here was weird. Tell me, have you ever seen this before? Okay, now what I see here. And you tell me if you've ever seen this, right? Caitlyn, the ref comes to give Caitlyn the ball to take it out. The ref notices the coach is still right, kind of too close. So the ref takes the ball back, tells the coach, back up, right? And then gives Caitlyn the ball, like, take it out. Caitlyn proceeds to hand the ball back to the ref and points to something on the floor, which looks like her players not being in alignment with how she wanted them to be, right? Gives the ball back to the ref, tells the ref to tell them something. They get in line, and then the ref gives her the ball back. If I'm tripping, tell me. Watch this. You tell me what y'all see. But watch this. What was that? What was that? When have you ever seen that? Oh no, okay. I don't know. Okay, when have you ever seen that in basketball? What? Delay a game, a travel. Never. I have never seen that in basketball. No, ref, hold on. Tell them to get in the right part. That's cheating. Okay, see what I'm saying? In our face though, in our face, and then being celebrated. The chat moving kind of fast. Somebody has told me to prepare to be talked to. By who? Please let me know. By who? What you mean? It sounded like a threat. I wanted to make sure. I wanted to understand what it is. What it is you saying, and how it should be. If somebody see it in the chat, at them, so I can find out what y'all mean. Be prepared to be talked to by who? By who? Okay, now. Let's That threw me off. Luana Peoples, what's happening? Oh yeah, Ted. Okay, yeah. I thought you were saying like prepare, like somebody gonna talk to me about this game. Oh, I just wanted that play right there to stay in there, y'all. Okay, yeah, please, Lee, I want to know your opinion. All right, so let me go back because I want y'all to also see in all of this going on, Sanaya Rivers makes a great defensive play. So she comes back and makes a play that keeps Sid from scoring. So Sid tried to hit her with the behind the back to the next player. Sanaya caught the block too. I let the play run just so you can see that part too. I just thought it was a good play. Let's go. Somebody get that. We sorry about your loss, but somebody get that out the chat. That's not how you. That ain't how you come in here. Fumbled on her own 2 feet for the Tina Charles Tech. I didn't even see the other. I thought Marina pushed her, but look let me. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at that. But yeah, this was the weirdest thing. Here, no, I ain't ready. Give it back. They're not telling them to do something. Okay, now we'll go. Okay, yeah, that was weird. Okay, but it didn't work. It didn't work. See, cheating never works. Okay, now Sophie Cunningham was on some I'm here for energy all night. What was that? She kind of just blindsided her, and it's kind of just going downhill from here. Yeah, you got your ankle rolled. You shouldn't have ran into that girl like that. This is a good play right here. So now I get her. Bam, out of there. Haha. Y'all started over. Okay, now here's the last. This is the Sophie Cunningham, I believe, situation. This really. First of all, that wasn't even a basketball play. She didn't even go for the basketball right there. I'm not ready for the Sophie experience. And WNBA, I'm not here for the Sophie experience. This isn't basketball. This isn't basketball. I don't care who. I don't care what player it is. This ain't basketball. This right here, listen, the WNBA is not ready for a Malice in the Palace type of situation. That's not, she didn't even go for the ball. She wanted to throw her on the ground. And then when Lindsey comes up, she immediately goes and grabs her like her ponytail. That's like I'll pull the t-shirt over your head and put you in the stomach kind of fighter. Boo. It's not a basketball play. It's not a basketball play. These were the things that I saw in last night's games that just bothered me. And so to get up this morning, because I was getting up to say like, yo, WNBA, y'all got to get this together. Y'all got to get this together. Refs got to be better. It could have been de-escalated. No suspension. No, it's no back and forth. That girl told you I can do whatever. I can do what the fuck I want. And meant it. The other clip that I should have got that I thought, the other thing that I thought was weird. So they're going into the timeout and then she goes and she's starting to take the lap. Like, come on, get up, let's go, fired up now. And then the coach comes to get her. Didn't anybody understand what that was going on? No, it wasn't great for the WNBA. It wasn't great for the WNBA. Now it makes people want to watch the games. So, but the people that it wants to watch the games are people who want to see more of that. That's why it's not good for the game, because that's not basketball. If you want to see if you want to see women fighting, boxing, it's women boxers. Clarissa Shields out there. They out there. Alyssa Baumgartner out there. It's women boxers out there. Go to the fights and watch the fights. Sophie didn't stand on business. She didn't stand on business. Tell me how she stood on business. What business did she stand on? She was out there instigating. She tell me what business did she stand on? They was out there bullying. In the no space for hate place, we're allowing bullying. She ain't stand on no business. I'm here for it today. See, Sophie and Cece did that to Jacy because they thought she was out there by herself. Nasty work. And I wanted to jump through the TV and fight. Yeah, that wasn't no business. That wasn't no business. I was on bullshit. Because see, really, the WNBA is not ready for that type of action. That's not good for business. Sophie had all game to talk to Marina. Instead, she stood on business to Jacy. Yeah, it was uncalled for and unchecked. It wasn't no business to stand on. It's ignorant. It's ignorance like that. They got the whole thing all messed up. Last night wasn't even about basketball. It wasn't even about basketball. I'm so glad that wasn't the only game on basketball on WNBA programming last night. Caring behavior, bullying, mob inviting action, and then the shots on the crowd. They're like, yeah. When she threw that girl down, you see them cheering. That didn't have that. None of that was that bad. You shouldn't even see that at a basketball game from anybody. You shouldn't see that from anybody. She wanted to take a stand that you don't touch Cece. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not nobody who get the kids together and say, hey, boys don't hit girls. I'm not that. Here's what I get young people together and say. Everybody keep your fucking hands to yourself. Everybody keep your hands to yourself. Nobody hit nobody. Shouldn't nobody be putting their hands on nobody. Boys shouldn't hit girls. Girls shouldn't hit boys. Boys shouldn't hit boys. Girls shouldn't hit girls. Unless that's the sport you in. We out here playing basketball. Because see, some people, you never know what to trigger a person. I came out here to play basketball. When you get aggressive outside of basketball with me, that brings a different type of reaction. And I'm supposed to stay checked when your behavior is allowed to go unchecked for 4 quarters. 4 quarters, you running around here being as aggressive as you want to. And if you don't believe me, go back and watch the game. I'll be back with Rob to talk specific points of the game where you can see it. You're running into her extra hard for what? The ball's not even coming to you. You're not setting a screen. And what's so sad is that while y'all talking about you can't touch Cece and protect Cece, what I don't want to see are women who have been carrying this league on their back for 8, 9, 10 years now, fisticuffs with each other about protecting somebody who ain't even did shit in the league yet. I don't want to see Tina Charles and Asia Wilson in each other's face. I don't want to see Aaliyah Boston in Camilla's face. I'm not interested in that. That's not what I pay for the league pass for. That's not what I check into this shit for. That's bullshit. That throw the rock and hide your hand shit, that get to the club and start the fight and then go to the car and don't throw no blows, that'll get your ass whooped. I'm trying to figure out why they haven't checked her in the locker room. You're not finna keep putting us in situations where we got to keep fighting for you. You out here doing bullshit. Where's the vet checking her on that shit? And then the presser was goddamn disgusting. Stephanie White, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. When you sat up there and talked about them refs and all of that and didn't take no fucking ownership for what your team was out there fucking doing. And then for me to watch at the end of the game, after it was over, the 4 of y'all, all, not Stephanie, but it looked like it was Caitlin and Sophie and somebody else on the team. And then it looked like 2 people in gray shirts that was staff or assistant coaches or something, all sitting around cackling about the goddamn situation. Like some old mean girl high school type shit. I didn't like that type of shit. That was the type of bitches you just smacked their head into the goddamn locker and moved on. It ain't no place in this game for this. It's too much money out here for that bullshit. But y'all keep letting them push that like it's entertainment. Y'all keep letting them push that like that's what the WNBA is. That's bullshit, y'all. That's bullshit. And we steady clicking on shit and sharing shit. This bullshit. They in here working their ass off to get out here and show. It was some good basketball on yesterday. And I wish I was up here talking about that right now. But I'm talking about bullshit. Because I got up this morning and people were still pushing bullshit. And I know I usually engage with the chat. I see y'all. I'm gonna get to it, but I had to get it off my chest today. Natasha Howard didn't say nothing. I looked at the black and brown people on that team, man. They didn't look like they wanted no part of that. They looking across. Let's hold up. Let me say this. This the other thing pissed me off. It looked like I saw Caitlin call for them to come on, like we finna go. We not even finna shake hands. I saw them looking across the goddamn, looking across the goddamn court at people that they usually shake hands with, hug, ask how their kids is doing, and we not even engaging like that now because we gotta protect her. Fuck out of here with that shit. Tell me when I'm wrong in the chat. Man, come on. Somebody talk back to me. Somebody talk back to me. Who really want to talk about this shit? I'm not going to go over there and ask you how your kids doing. I know it's prime time. Did they go? Did they graduate? How your niece is doing? How your mom? I done known you since we was in AAU. We didn't travel together, played together, shared rooms together, won games together, lost games together. No, it's not okay by anybody. That's my point. That's my point. It's not okay by anybody. If you was listening, what I said was everybody keep their hands to themselves. What I said was this ain't about black and white. This shit is about green. And y'all are allowing them to weaponize black and white to get your money. That's what I said. Go back and watch the game. This should be the most race-free place. Sports should be the most race-free place. If you can hoop, hoop. If you can't, sit the fuck in the stands. As simple as that. If you can hoop, hoop. Black, white, purple, green, brown. I don't give a damn. If you can hoop, hoop. Everybody else sit down. Y'all don't want to talk for real. Y'all don't want to talk for real because if we talk for real, then this shit would really go away. This silly ass shit would go away. I know I got all kind of different races of people in my chat. Some participate, some don't. Some come here because they agree. Some come here because they don't. But they all here. So it's a perfect opportunity to have a conversation if people want to have a real conversation. What y'all scared of with the conversation? Because see, if we had a real conversation, because we're intelligent enough to have a conversation. We done built goddamn AI to teach them how to do what we want to do, but we can't figure out how to get race out the shit. Come on, man. Stop it. Race is in the shit because people want race in the shit. Race is in the shit because race make money for people that's making big money off this shit. It ain't me. It ain't you. But we the ones they cashing out on. Come on, man. Who want to talk? My bad. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I'm gonna get off my soapbox and get into some of these comments. But let's talk about it. And if you in here, run the likes up. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. We telling the truth over here. We speak facts. We ask for receipts over here. We are here for every conversation. I'm not scared of no conversation. But I'm not going to take disrespect. And I'm not going to take people coming over here trying to sell bullshit for facts. If you ain't got no receipts, it ain't a fact. If you come over here and tell me that you know something and can't tell me how you know it or give me some proof that you really know it or that's the truth, it's just your fucking opinion. And that's fine. Because we have barbershop type conversations over here too. But when it's a barbershop type conversation, let people know it's a barbershop type conversation. Don't be pushing barbershop type conversation for real facts. People come on YouTube and Google shit and then run with that bullshit. Check your resources. Check your facts. I done told y'all I ain't for everybody. When I cut this thing on, one person was coming. One, they would leave. One, they would leave. I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to find my tribe. If I'm not for you, move around. It's millions of channels on YouTube. I'm trying to figure out why fans want CC protected so much. Because she be doing shit. That's the only you ain't got to protect people that be doing shit. If you wasn't doing shit, wouldn't nobody have to protect you from shit. When the last time you had to be protected from someone you wasn't doing shit? I wait. So you got to start asking questions back. I'm protecting you from what? This is basketball. You're not at war. Well, I'm protecting you from what? You must be doing something for you to need a bodyguard. You must be. What are you doing? That is requiring people to have to protect you or feel like you are protected. Part of that is a bullshit narrative. They try to play her like this fragile, poor CC, she's so soft. But then she want to be licking her tongue out and doing all that bullshit like she really hard. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't throw. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all. This shit is not like how it was before. They are trying to use. They're trying to use some 1960 type tactics and shit. In trying to control this narrative, not understanding that they got people with 2025 type minds that they fucking with. And that's the shit y'all need to push back on. Don't let them control y'all with this 1960 ass thinking and you 2025 smart. Fuck wrong with you? Open your eyes. How the fuck somebody controlling you with some shit that was even entertaining you with some shit from 1960? You wouldn't even watch a 1960 TV right now. Wouldn't listen to a 1960 record unless somebody just wanted to hear some good music. You wouldn't go get a 1960 car unless you just wanted something vintage. Nobody could. Hey, you're not gonna choose that, and you got this. Fuck wrong with y'all? Come on now. I'm telling you, the CC pushing off it's the new move. It's called the Caitlyn. And we gotta think around here. We got to think. We got to fact check. We got to really have conversations with each other. The headlines that came out after this thing was wild. She did it in college. She did it all the time. Connecticut was about to whip their ass. Then the refs took over. Yep. SGA does it in the NBA. Skylar Diggs was getting treated like shit one time. They don't hear you, fam. Ah, man, listen. So many CC haters here. So I'm glad that you popped in. Tell me what I said that was hate to CC. Tell me what I showed on the video that was hate to CC. That's why I came with receipts today. I didn't just come up here with my opinion. Came up here with the video. Tell me where the hate was. I'll wait. I'll wait, sir, ma'am. I'll wait. Let me know. Let me know the hate I brought. Because I ain't brought nothing but the truth up here. I ain't brought nothing but the truth up here. I don't hate CC at all. I hate the fact that she's allowing herself to be weaponized. I hate the fact that now it seems like she likes the fact that she's being weaponized. So tell me about the hate. They're telling you that Clark is the only player that shoots logo threes in W history when we have at least 5 players in the league that have been doing that for years. Yeah. Y'all, that push-off is a move. It's not illegal no more. They just haven't told y'all. CC can't handle the young players playing against her, and they're still coming. Here come Raven. Bright Eyes, it's worse than that. CC has bad behavior that is celebrated, and that's my problem. So I also understand the kid. She's young. She's young. I'm trying to give her a chance to turn the corner, but it don't appear that that's what she wants to do. So Brian Lewis, I get what you're saying. There's no way you would go play with CC. So where would you go, Brian? Yes, I saw that. I saw that. Who was that? Coach Charisma had to come get her. Who was it? CC is the one player people want to watch. Not Angel, not Asia, not Nafisa. She the needle. Yeah, you didn't even address me. So here's the thing with Dor, Ari, or whoever you are. You're not even here to really have the conversation. And these are the type of nothing that I said today. Nothing. I said, let's have a conversation. And these are the type of comments that we get time and time again about having a conversation. Here's the thing. There are 150 56. Y'all tell me. Some teams keep 10, some teams keep 11. I know all of that. Let's just say there's about 156 women in this league playing. People show up to see them every night. All of them. They've been showing up for 28 years to see them play. Nobody is denying the fact that people show up to see CC play. But, and I mean, it's like directly to you. What the fuck do that got to do with what I'm talking about right now? What the fuck do that got to do with what I'm talking about right now? This is the type of shit right here. This is the type of shit right here. This is the type of shit right here. Now, I'm not dropping no link, Tim. This ain't a drop the link goddamn time. This is my fucking time. If it's something you want to say, type it in the chat. I ain't dropping no link. It ain't drop the link time. This ain't the drop the link show. I'm getting something off my chest. That's good with you, or that's a problem. Let me know in the chat. I'm dealing with it all today. I'm addressing it all today. What do that got to do with what I'm talking about right now? It's these type of things right here that keep the bullshit going. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You can tell me that the attendance dropped. You can tell me that it wasn't them people there. Here's the thing. That business has survived for 28 years and still has an opportunity to keep going. The doors ain't shut. So whatever it is that you want to say, they've been showing up. People have been showing up for 28 years to watch. Whether it was 50% less or 25% less, 100% less, whatever. It's been enough to keep it going. People, it has kept going to get to this point for her and countless others to be able to walk into the league and then have generational opportunities as well. All of them. See, y'all can't appreciate this shit. And I tell you all the time, if I could have been a basketball player, I would have. I appreciate this league and love what the fuck it offers because it was not here when I was young. You couldn't grow up to be a pro basketball player. So I got a different respect and a different passion about it. You stand by Jacy and Mabrey. Yeah, I hate that it had to go there. Yes, CC pushes off. I said it was a move. Who cares? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the rest of the antics. The refs don't even have to tell her to stop. Here's the thing. Again, whoever this is, they don't even want to talk. Escort them out the conversation. So it's just one of my riches. Just take them out the conversation because they don't want to have a conversation. Because it's because they want to keep the narrative about that and not about how great the league is. They tell you shit like Angel made all of her rebounds off me bounds. It's sickening. It's sickening. It's absolutely sickening. It makes, and this is why we be going, I can't wait to get back to college basketball to get away from this because it goes unchecked in the WNBA. And now it's being celebrated. Now it's being monetized. Now it's becoming a way of the league. This is why people are like, damn, man, I'm so glad Unrivaled is here for a switch off of this. A switch off, man. Don't nobody need this. I was joking last year, but I was serious. You got to fight every day to be a fan of the WNBA. And I hate that because I love these players. I want to see them succeed. I want to see them play great basketball. But they in a situation where the people that are in charge don't give a fuck about them. None of them. I think Unrivaled starts back in January. Hopefully, goodness gracious, January, please. The W is responsible. Look at the old guard media, the talking heads in the W media, McNutt, Ellie, L. Duncan, Necker Sister. They all good. They all gloat about physical. Okay, I'm glad you brought her up, Tim. I ain't dropping no links, but I'm glad you brought up McNutt. McNutt is somebody I would like to talk to. The other two, I ain't seen them talk about it. I saw McNutt's comments today. If I could talk to Monica McNutt, I would love to talk to Monica McNutt. Monica McNutt was the only one that said, hey, the CC thing, flagrant foul, move on. Sophie Cunningham, don't like the behavior. That's my issue right there. I miss Unrivaled. I miss college hoops. I miss narratives not going unchecked. I miss celebrating all kind of women. I miss celebrating all kind of young people. I miss hearing stories about all kind of people. It's the real life part of who they are to make it fun. This every day you got to sort through all of this bullshit to get to the fun part. Man, come on, bro. Jay Rollins, I'm starting to get more links to the overseas basketball, and it's all it's almost better to go find your favorite college player overseas playing than it is to damn watch him in the WNBA, because it's all this drama, it's all this bullshit, and it's made up. It's made up. Man, it should be made up. It's so manufactured. 211 in the chat, man. Run them likes up for me. Run them likes up for me. I appreciate y'all letting me come up here and get on my soapbox and get this off my chest, but I just felt like it needed to be said. We need to have these type of conversations. Reggie, here's the thing. Reggie, and I'm glad you said it. I think, are you talking about Caitlin? That's your opinion on her being fun to watch. I don't care. You don't have to prove. You don't have to prove to anybody else why you watch her. She's fun to watch with her style of play. You like her style of play. You know what? And this is where I need for people to get to. This is where I need for people to get to. This right here. Reggie, I love the fact that you got a player that bought you to watch women's hoops, that keeps you engaging, spending money, time, talking about women's hoops and growing the conversation around women's hoops. I'm so glad that you found a player that brings you to the TV for that. She's not the player for me. But we're both watching women's basketball, and we both can help push the conversation further. What the fuck is the problem with having that type of conversation? Instead of, oh, Reggie, you a hater, you a sellout, you a goddamn Uncle Tom. I hear that shit too. Miss me with that shit too. There are black fans of Caitlin Clark. Let them be. If they are here about basketball, let them be. I don't like LeBron. I respect him. His resume is what it is. I'm not a fan. His game doesn't bring me to the TV. But I'm not gonna dare tell you that he's not one of the best to ever do this shit. I'm not gonna tell you that he ain't a champion. I'm not gonna call you a hater or out your name or shit on you because Michael Jordan ain't your GOAT. That's my GOAT. Y'all get so caught up in in trying to make factual fucking statements about shit that is opinion. GOAT is opinionated. Your GOAT is gonna be the one that brought you to the TV, the one that when you think about where you was at, when you saw them moments, it takes you back to with your family or the best times of your life when you, as far as sports go, and engaging with sports. That's who your GOAT is. Some people's GOAT is Allen Iverson. Some people GOAT is Michael Jordan. Some people GOAT is Larry Bird. They were all greats. They was all fun. You can't tell me that neither one of them didn't deserve to wear the sneakers. You can't tell me that none of them didn't deserve to be in the NBA. She deserved to be here. But what I'm not going to do with Caitlin is crown her before she fucking earns it. I'm old school. I told y'all that shit. Michael didn't get paid till he earned it. They walking in here getting paid on potential now. I don't pay on potential and I don't give out fucking participation fucking trophies. I ain't here for that. The minute she earned it, I'm gonna give it to her. Look at my content. When she broke them records, 900 or whatever, all due respect, you did it. But I tell y'all also, I'm not here for records. Records are made to be broken. You know, they write them in pencil because they erase them bitches because somebody else coming. I'm here for the shit that's in ink, the championships. When she get one of them, we can talk about it. But you can't walk in here and be the GOAT of something you ain't never won. How the fuck you gonna be the GOAT of something you don't even know how to be the champion of it? How you gonna be the greatest of all time at something and you can't even tell me how to win a championship in this bitch? That don't make no fucking sense. Man, y'all gotta put y'all thinking caps on sometime, man, for real. You the GOAT. Then I tell you how you win a championship. Well, move around with that stupid ass narrative, y'all. Move around, man. Push back on that shit. You the GOAT? How? Man. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me how you can be the greatest of all time at something you have never done. I don't care what it is. You can't be the greatest of all time at tying your shoes if you walking around here with Velcro tennis shoes. Fuck out of here. You can't tie a bow. You ain't the greatest of all time at it. Oh, but you put your shoes on quick as hell. I don't give a fuck if you can't tie them. That's how important the logo 3 is if you ain't won a championship. That's like putting your shoes on real fast and not being able to tie them up in a shoe tying contest. Fuck out of here. Man, y'all killing me with this shit. And then we celebrating. People up bragging like, oh, Sophie the Enforcer's jersey is sold out. Mabrey and him is still available. What does that say? What does that say? That's the type of time y'all on? That's what we celebrating? Somebody enforcing on the basketball court? Man, how? Man. And see, the other thing that really pissed me off is you only get to enforcing when you're in Indiana. You ain't enforcing nowhere else. Indiana, everybody enforcing. Oh, you enforcing. You get to Chicago, you a victim. It's too much. We saw they thugs. You get to Dallas, I don't know. She's so fragile. Protect her. In Indiana, you big dogging it in Indiana. Then you barely barking when you get on the road. Ain't that a bitch? Y'all respect that? Fuck out of here. See, everybody that's celebrating that, everybody calling them that y'all leader. I'm looking at y'all like, how? How? You sound like a zip damn fool with that shit. Yeah, I'm outraged with this shit. I'm looking for answers. And then y'all be wanting me to respect y'all takes in the chat, though. To be fair, Cece ain't come out and crown herself. The other problem is people's opinion. And basketball bothers others if it's not in agreement with theirs. People in their feelings. Here's the other thing. All Cece has to do, I ain't never heard Cece say, hey, let me win one yet. Let me win one first. You know what I respect? You know what I respect? They asked Joyce Edwards about the WNBA. You know what she said? I ain't got time to think about that. I got to get back to college first because that's where the fuck I'm at. I got to win here first. I'm going to start thinking about some shit that I ain't finished doing what I'm doing right here first. See, let her do something first. She ain't even said that. Let me keep working. She's on the floor like I just showed y'all, telling you I can do what the fuck I want. That's my goddamn problem. Tim, explain that shit. That's my problem. That's my issue. That's where I lose the respect. That's why I got an issue. That. Explain that part. To be fair, I'll wait. To be fair, I'll wait. Who else is this? Memphis 10 boy. You ain't here for the conversation. Move around, or I can have the wrenches show you out. Move around. I ain't here for that bullshit today. Move around. CC ain't always on my fucking mind. I'm talking about something bigger. If you didn't start at the beginning, catch up, Mustard, because I'm not fucking playing today. Move around, goddammit. I'm talking about them all. Tim, I'm still waiting, though. I got time today. Make it make sense. I was sad that Kennedy was out the league. I'm so fucking happy for Kennedy right now. Kennedy be living her best fucking life since she got the WNBA out of her way. She went to China. They was pulling up in limos. She was the MVP. She was doing triple doubles in Mexico. All the work pulling up. Roll them R's, Kennedy. Fuck the dub. Move around. Until they can fix this, don't even worry about trying to be a part of this. Why would you want to? Man, they always gonna defend her behavior. Drinking tequila right now. Take a shot for me, Kennedy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for her. Because they didn't want you here. Stop being places that they don't want you. Black people, stop feeling like you have to be places that they don't fucking want you. Go build a place where they want you. Go really be like how we be like, be where they love you at. Be where the fuck they love you at. And then if it ain't there, don't worry about that money. Go make some. That's the new game out here. Be your brand. Stop being places that people don't want you at. Stop begging to be places they don't want you at. Move the fuck around. You ain't gotta take that fucking shit. Man. I don't even want to get into the commentators. The commentators was sickening. I had to cut the goddamn game down. Y'all gotta put your thinking caps on. I did see the Bree Hall got picked up. I am gonna celebrate the shit out of Bree Hall getting picked up in just a few minutes. But I am not gonna do it on the energy of this, on the energy of this live right here. I will drop another link to come back up to celebrate Breezy and us having 11 Gamecocks in the chat in the dub. If y'all don't mind coming back up with me in just a little bit. So if that's okay with y'all, because I want to be able to go back and review Breezy. So if y'all don't mind, if that's okay with y'all, put a 9 in the chat. Put a 9 in the chat if you okay with coming back with me in just a little bit to celebrate Big Breezy getting that end of the year to the end of the rest of the season contract with the Golden State Valks. So put that in the chat. Put that 9 in the chat if you okay with coming back on a different link, because I'm not gonna do that on this energy, because that don't belong on that young lady. But I do appreciate y'all popping up here and letting me get my shit off today, because it needed to be said. It's your first time here. Welcome. It is not normally like this, but we do have real conversation over here. We do fact check over here. We do welcome all conversation over here. We Gamecocks over here first. Cocks up, we hard. Game! Put it back in the chat, because I ain't seen it like that in a minute. But at the core of everything, we are lovers of women's basketball. Knowledgeable about what we talk about. We don't play about what we talk about. And most of all, we don't play about each other, because this is a community of virtual cousins hanging out with each other. You're welcome to chill, hang out, be a part. If that ain't what you want, move around. But if it is, hit the subscribe button. Come on back. Don't miss the next drop. If it ain't, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate you stopping by and move on around. But we ain't playing over here. You are not. We're not for no games. Cocks up. We hard. Period. See, outwork me for life. You not a cousin. Move around. Adrian, appreciate it. Part of me with CC team put together a Globetrotter type thing where she goes across the country to sell out. Sister Stans don't really like WBB and all it entails. Yeah, make her a traveling team. Oh, we'll talk to Coop. We'll talk to Coop and everything on a better energy show. I'm gonna go get my energy right and come back with my Gamecock shirt on, my Gamecock hat on. Stephanie White is disgusted in this situation. I lost some respect for Stephanie White after that press conference. Not that it matters to Stephanie White, but it was just damn stuff. I expected you to attack it different, but everybody gonna stay with the narrative and keep their mask on. I'm mask off over here. Yeah, people sub. Yeah, people sub. We don't agree on everything. Rock with the channel. Tim is always here. Me and Tim go back and forth all week. All week. Me and Tim go back and forth all week. But it's still part of my community. You can't come in here and disrespect Tim. Tim's not gonna disrespect you. But me and Tim, we'll disagree fiercely. Same with UConn fans, everybody. But yo, it's like I said, with my virtual cousins, it's all love. I appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with me. Hit that like. If you did not hit it on the way in, hit it on the way out. 5 of y'all hit the like and the share because they both right there. And then let me know that you pulled up. I'm gonna be back. Game cocky. We're gonna celebrate Breezy in just a minute. Until next time. Until us. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon.